Well, there you go, and once again, FBB2 starting point here, of course, it's down south.
Yeah,
and yeah, sure enough, G-House still going with his T28.
Yep, as expected, the rest of the tanks on the FBB team will be 4 heavies and 2 tier 1 lights, and on the opposing team, IAF going with 5 heavies and 2 T1s.
Yeah, so for this one time around, Coco 5, who usually favors like a light tank, either an MX-13 or a WZ-132, decided to trade his light tank for an MX-50.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
So,
I think you know,
in terms of firepower this time around, well, at least in between the heavy tanks, IAF will not be outgunned.
Yeah, I think with IAF, because of that tank destroyer, they don't want to be, too vulnerable.
Well, basically, they don't want to move down the straight line altogether, because otherwise it's just be kind of suicidal. They have to keep their opponents guessing, but this is Himmelsdorf, so it really does allow quite a bit of versatility in terms of approaches. I'm kind of surprised to see IF going for that Western Railroad right now, because that's where the tank destroyer is, on the other side. I mean, that's what I'm assuming.
That's where he's moving to, yeah.
Because, I mean, that's like basically, it's like a highway straight down road, pretty much, connecting both starting points. So, if I don't know, if I were IF, I'd just favor the hill this time around.
Yeah, I mean, the IF team, but the thing is, if they go for that hilltop, they're going to move up there extremely slowly because they have pretty much all heavy tank up.
That is true, but so do their opponents.
But the thing is, by the time they get over the hill, FBB2 can pretty much do whatever they want. But the thing is, they won't know. So it could work out for them. But the thing is, usually, generally with heavy tanks, you try to avoid those hill climbs.
Well, obviously, because it's going to take you forever to get on top of the hill. But perhaps, like, I don't know, I'd try to commit at least one MX-50 up there. Considering the opposition, because FBB2 is definitely not they're not the type of team to sort of divide their forces. So I'd feel fairly safe in my bet that I'd just pretty much be able to climb up there unchallenged.
Yeah. I mean,
and sure enough, FB2 is just camping.
I don't know. I just have this weird feeling that this is going to end in another draw. Just looking at both teams' setups right now, they're just so defensive right now. They're not really moving at all. So, I mean, something just tells me this could possibly end in a draw. Just 10 minutes of both teams camping in their respective sides.
I hope you're wrong this time.
I know. I really, really hope I'm wrong. I don't want to see this map replayed, but I just using my observation skills and look at past games,
they're like spread out pretty much. Well, I mean, past games, no, because you know what? On White Park, the IF were really the more aggressive ones, pretty much, and on
that was after like 2 replays.
No. Today, I meant.
Oh, today?
On set number 2 on White Park, they completely destroyed like FBB2 pretty much because they were allowed that Western push. Now this time around, and credit to FBB2, they spread out their forces, sort of. So they won't get flanked. They will spot their opponents before anything else happens. Now, well, it looks like IEF is committing all their tanks to the west now, to that railroad.
Yeah, they haven't pushed just yet, though.
But you know what? The T20 is just squatting down there, pretty much.
Yeah,
so it would be very, very risky for them to... Okay, he has been spotted.
Yeah, and
G-House with the first shot, and look at that, taking a good 20% hit points off.
I mean,
that IF tank.
Like that T28, if they cross that eastern road, they're taking just a lot of damage from that T28. So, IF have to be careful. The western road. So the IF team have to be really careful about this push.
Well, yeah, and Tommy D actually did take quite a bit of punishment from G-House already. Yeah, they're pushing, but Tommy D did take two shots like from the tank destroyer already.
Yeah, they're sending all their tanks.
Yeah, they are. They are.
So hopefully
they need to take out this T28 as soon as possible.
Definitely. So a lot of fire going down onto the AIF team. AIF taking a lot of damage. They're not looking too good. Yeah, and that one 110 does get taken out in the process. So
you mean the FBB2? On the FBB2 side, they're just like dealing like, the USSR HS actually, the captain did manage to take out like the Tommy D actually, but the Tommy did take out so much damage already, like coming down from the position from the T28. I didn't see him like...
I said the AIF team were taking a lot of damage.
And well, another tank going down here pretty much, so this time around it's Godlike, who's Dust.
Yep.
An MX-50 was taken down though.
Yeah, on the FBB team,
on the FBB team side. But G-House inflicting so much damage. He's down on hit points though.
Yeah, I mean, this tank destroyer is just doing so much damage. The AIF team have to respond to this, or else they're gonna, you know, it's gonna end in another victory for the FBB team. Yep, and another AIF team so low on hit points already from that railroad crossing that, you know, even if they do get into these firefights, they're just at so much of a disadvantage that, you know, they can't stand up to the FP force.
Yeah, no, they can't, and
actually they evened it up though. Oh, actually they're coming out on top in this fight, surprisingly. The AIF team doing a great job. Oh, but they're just so low right now.
It's just like low on hit points.
Yeah, they're just too low.
Like, yeah, so there's only like one MX-50 left here on the IF side.
Yeah, so these two T1s battling it out with those tier 8s, but nothing will happen. That Ram will come in and just destroy that T1.
Exactly, but look at that. The MX-50 is so low on hit points as well.
Yeah. Yeah, the AMX-50 is quite low. Only one tank now remaining on the AIF team. It looks like most likely this will end in a victory for FB2, tying it up and taking this to a 5th set.
Yes, it certainly looks like it. Once again, G-House inflicting plenty of damage here in this round. Like, you know, going for that West... once again, I want to say, like, why would you go down...